I'm Thor.
I'm Oscar.
I'm Linus.
And I'm Benke. We're the Viagra Boys.
And we're here today at Amoeba Records doing
What's in My Bag.
I am a man that's made of me. You're on the internet looking at me. I hate almost everything that I see, and I just want to disappear.
I've chosen a lot of classic albums that I know inside out. And this one, I know every drum stroke. Hearing this for the first time was like 14 years old and like hit different this album, and it's still today is so great. It stood the test of time, and listening to it now and like digging deeper into the production, like Eric Valentine stuff and following him. And when I first heard it, it was important, and now listening to it is like led me to a lot of other music. Then we have toured with them also. We played opening shows for them. Telling that to my 14-year-old self would be like crazy. But it happened, and it's a fucking great record, and it still is.
I can go with the flow. I can go where you believe it in your head.
I'm a big fan of Thelonious Monk. For me, he's kind of like the original contrarian rock and roll anti-musician in a way. Like, and it was super early with like don't giving a shit about how you're supposed to play. And he just plays weird one-note stuff, just banging and like very angular, weird. I will always come back to him. So that's why I chose this, and also because Coltrane is playing as well, and he's great. So.
So I found this, Black Beauty. Super cool live album from the like Bitches Brew era. I heard it for the first time when I was maybe 14, and it really like opened up for me what music could be like, how direct it could be. More about a feeling than a song or something. But this is like live versions of those songs. So much energy, never quit. Everyone took speed or something. The sound is great too. It's cool, check it out.
And I took this one, a classic. The scene I come from is more the punk hardcore scene. And Bad Brains is probably one of the first hardcore punk bands that existed and still are the best. In the same way Oscar talked about Miles Davis, it's the same with the energy and the feeling. It's like crazy. Classic.
Is there a particular song on there that you like?
It's every song, I guess, more or less on that record. Maybe except the reggae songs, but yeah.
They also contribute to the vibe.
Yeah, exactly the same vibe with the energy and total rawness.
But I love Johnny.
I mean, it's also
Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s.
this is so good, and he's a really important artist to me. It's a really good album. I know every song in and out. Music is when you play together, is nothing else, and this is it. This is a bunch of people playing together. You just hit record, and it's amazing.
Yes, only love can break your heart. What if your world should fall apart?
Also came across this one. It's the third Suicide album, I think. It has my two favorite Suicide songs, Surrender, which is like a smooching love ballad that's with this 80s production that's just amazing.
I surrender to you.
And then also kind of a synthy version of Jukebox Baby. Why not choose the third one instead of the first one is the best.
Yeah, another jazz record, Sonny Rollins, East Way, Broadway Rundown. It's a bit more experimental than his earlier stuff, and he like really stretches things, maybe too long sometimes. It sounds like he grabs every idea and like, okay, I have this idea, I stretch it for 5 minutes. It could be a bit annoying to listen to, but it's really cool. And I also have all these great players. It's like Coltrane's band, but with him.
Then I have this one, JPEGMAFIA and Danny Brown, probably the two of the most interesting rappers right now.
What kind of rapping is this? The economy rapping is this, you know it. I wanna take my bitch, that pussy get feeling like this, she know it.
It's crazy, but really good. And this one of the songs we were kind of inspired from to the new record as well, with some hand clapping stuff.
Scaring the hose.
Scaring the hoes, yeah.
Stop scaring the hoes, play that shit out and cut their toes. We don't really hear that shit no more, but the bitch that give me the hardcore.
Then I chose this absolute mental classic album.
And just say I'm gone, 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 'cause you done me wrong.
I really love beautiful music. I love it. And this is like, I don't know, this album has stuck with me so long. And it introduced T-Bone Burnett as the producer. It introduced one of my absolute favorite drummers of all time, Jay Belrose. It also has Mark Ribot on guitar, is also my absolute favorite guitar player. So this is a beautiful album, but it led me to so much more, discovering like his producer style and the drummer, and yeah. But this is an incredible album, and it works great for mother-in-laws, rockers.
Bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blue.
This album which I love. It's the first studio album of My Bloody Valentine. They released a lot of stuff before, but this is like the first proper one. And they also started playing a lot slower when they released this, because all of their early stuff is quite fast. I think this is actually the best My Bloody Valentine album, because it has Sue's Fine, which is great, a little bit faster. Also, it has the No More Sorry, the kind of a heartbreaking, beautiful song. And of course, yeah, everything about the guitars and the disappearing vocals and everything. Yeah, I love it.
Only one that's not a jazz album, Wire.
Interrupting my train of lines. I'm lonely too, like you too.
Really cool record. The sound is great, like cold. If the other ones was like really energetic, this is different. It's more like steady, calculated. The song like The 15th, maybe one of the greatest post-punk songs.
Fighting, deciding, it was soon there.
Classic albums, the Pixies.
Oof.
Very inspired for both of us,
Yeah.
for Viagra Boys. It's great.
So many good songs on there.
Yeah, so many good songs and insanely good. And I guess they very influential on all the bands like Nirvana and what else to come from the 90s and up till today.
I also chose this, also beautiful music. I haven't listened to her that much, and when this came out, I became obsessed with it. It's produced here in LA with Blake Mills and Tony Berg and Ethan Gruska. So once again, it opened up a whole new world to me with those other guys. Just discovering music through them, and she's set a music style that I know a lot of people trying to copy now. But I think this was the first one. Every song is so good, and the production, yeah. I love this album. And it's actually a guy from my hometown in Sweden who took the photo, the album cover. It's a friend of my sister.
This is the 4th studio album of Sepultura. I love Sepultura. This is when they still was kind of death thrash, and some people might say that no, this is not a cool Sepultura album or something. But I think this is one of the best ones because they started to experiment with industrial elements and Latin percussion and stuff on this. Also, I couldn't really find any other record of them. But yeah, I don't have it, so I'm happy to have it.
No more. We're dead and we are themselves.
This Albert Tyler. A saxophone player that inspired me very much. When I first heard him, it was something completely different. Not playing so much notes or phrases, that uses his saxophone in a almost spiritual vibe. It sounds like he's only crying or something. Maybe no notes, only the sound. He's great. I mean, he plays some melodies in the beginning, and then he has longer stuff. Sonny Murray's drum thing is also something completely out of this world. Great record.
Another classic, Gorillaz. Hip hop and pop or something rock. This as well is kind of influential for Viagra Boys. A lot of great songs from the beginning to the end.
Classic.
Modern classic as well, yes.
Or maybe not so modern anymore.
No. But it still feels modern.
Yeah.
Classic album. It's like when you grew up, I was listening to Tool and seeing all these interviews with Danny Carey and a lot of others. They talked about King Crimson as a mythical being. It's never heard it, and then you actually put it on. It's fucking good and it's catchy. And I remember our old guitar player Benis, rest in peace. Me and him, when we're out on the first Viagra Boys tours, we used to listen to this album and air drum every fucking beats. And Benke, he was so upset. Please turn it fucking down and stop. And we're drumming on his head. And Bill Bruford on drums, legend. He has a sense of timing in his drums that are really fuck off, but they still make a lot of sense. So it's perfect in an unperfect way. Basically, it's like pop music, but disguised in mysterious ways. Really good album.
I finish off with this Star Trek The Next Generation Season 3. In times like these, you need to watch TNG to have some hope. And there's not much media anymore that you can see that where you feel some glimmer of hope. Everything is very dark, so it's one of the best seasons.
Will you handle this on security station deck 9?
Aye, sir.
Sensors are configured.
Come on. Okay.
Magic of Juju, the Archie Shepp. Maybe the most influential sax player for me. When I feel that I have lost what I'm doing, I put this on and I just play along, and it always does the trick. And this, like, if you're talking about energy, I don't know what they did before they recorded this, but they did something right. The first track is maybe like 15 minutes, and it's like, it's something else, really inspiring.
And this is Kendrick Lamar, which is probably the best rapper today.
Use a bitch, your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. Problem is, all that sucker shit inside your DNA.
This is a classic, and he's the best rapper, and he's controlling the energy of controlling everything is rap and the best.
Sit down, be humble, sit down, be humble, bitch, sit down.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you coming in and talking with us today.
It's really fun. Thank you.
I found a crouton underneath the futon. Mama said I couldn't eat it, cause all my teeth are gone. My personality is based on food now. Take it from Bogdan, he's my veterinarian. His folks are from Croatia. They've been through some shit, man. I see